Hello, everybody. We are back with another 2K rebuild, and today we're switching it up. We're going a different era. We're going with the biggest what if in NBA history. What if the trio stayed together? Yes, the three MVPs Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden. We're going to keep them in OKC and we're going to get them not one, not two, not three. I don't know how many, but we're going to get them some championships. That's right. We're going to keep the trio together. I'm super excited about this one. This is one of my favorite what ifs in NBA history because, of course, in real life, they go to the finals in, I want to say 2012, 2013, that second or third Heat trip, and they lose, and then they have to trade James Harden for some cap reasons. One of the biggest mistakes in their history. But here, we're not going to be making that mistake. We're going to be building around this young trio here. We're going to get a good team, all right? Now, this is not going to be an easy challenge. We have some tough teams to go up against. Of course, the real big three in the conference right now, or in the league right now, the Miami Heat. Yes, LeBron took his talents down to Miami, brought Chris Bosh with him. They have a trio with D Wade. They go to four straight finals, end up winning two of them, and it all starts this year. Of course, coming off a championship, we still have the Lakers. They don't return back to the finals, but they're still a really good team. Got the duo and Kobe and Powell. Chicago, this is D Rose, man. Has he won his MVP? No, he hasn't. I believe this is the year he wins his MVP. We'll see if it happens. Man, this is going to be another tough team. Boston, 3 years ago, they win the championship. Last year, they're in the finals. They lose to LA. Here they are. They're going to be tough. Dallas, I think next year, or maybe this year, they go to the finals and they win that. So this is going to be a very tough team. And then, of course, the Spurs. They go to two finals around this time, win one of them. Still got the trio there. So, yeah, we got some tough, tough teams ahead of us, but we like our chances. Now, a little context on the team. Last year, we were the 8th seed. We went up against the Lakers, lost in 6 to the eventual champions. This year, I have no clue. I didn't do that research. Don't care because this is a different universe. That's right. This year, we're going to be rocking with the team so far. I'm not super pumped about it because outside of this big three, it is a little rough. Okay? We got Jeff Green. He's 24. He's still a little young. Let's look at the stats. He's doing pretty good last year, the last 3 years. Um, that's weird. That is not his whole career. Unless I'm totally tripping and I don't know Jeff Green's career. Anyways, doesn't matter. We have Jeff Green. We have Nick Collison. That's right. He's good-ish. He's good enough. We'll probably keep him around, maybe. Don't know. Depends on his contract. Tabo Cephalosha. That's right. The ultimate 3 and D. Then Morris Peterson, Daquan Cook. Listen, don't get used to these names because we're going to be doing some trades as we go along here. Now, my expectations for the season, I expect us to get somewhere in the top 4 in the conference, maybe top 5. I'd be disappointed if we're 6th or 8th. If we're 5th, I'm okay. If we're top 4, I'm feeling good. Hoping for a second round exit this year. Would be happy with anything though, of course, of course. And we're definitely going to be making some trades. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I'm going to be trying to go a lot quicker in this series because you know the Timberwolves one took a little too long. But man, we got a good matchup. Game 1 of the season. That's right. Chicago versus the Thunder. We're going to simcast it. We're going to hope for a close one. I really, really hope for a close one because you know how 2K goes. Sometimes there's blowouts when there shouldn't be. And we got a bit of a close one. Oh my god, the Thunder are running away with it at the very end. But we're going to jump in. We're going to see this Thunder team in the first game of the season. Okay, here we are. Thunder up by 5. Who's leading the game? It's a pretty good all-around game from the team. Westbrook's got 18, 6, and 9. Future triple-double king. Jeff Green with a nice 17. James Harden 17. And Kevin Durant fourth in scoring. He's got 15, 7, and 5. So we're feeling pretty good about the team all around here. Everybody's pitching in. On the other side, D Rose obviously going crazy. 23, 4, and 6. Carlos Boozer with a nice 15. All right, let's just get in. Let's not worry about the details. Okay, Thunder have the ball. They're up 5. Westbrook, he goes in the paint, and it's no good. Noah gets the good contest on him. They're going to go to D Rose. They're setting like 5 picks for him up at the top. But he's just going to chill there for some reason. Okay. Here he goes. He thinks he's Magic. He tries to throw behind his head. Carlos Boozer wasn't ready for it. Doesn't catch it. An ugly mini from the Thunder. And now the Bulls have it again for a chance to get back in this game. Rose, he's sizing up Westbrook. Taking it slow for some reason. Gets the pick. Goes for the 3. And it's money. We got a 2-point game here in the season opener. Do the Thunder have a response? They're going to play through Westbrook still. KD has yet to touch the ball in this last minute. And Westbrook, he's going to go. Oh my God. He tried to do one of the sketchiest passes to Nick Collinson. Of course it didn't go. They get the jump ball though. Thunder still have a chance. And it's good. Okay. Westbrook just going to chill at the top of the key per usual. Here we go. Westbrook 3. Oh, it was ugly. Okay, 17 seconds on the clock. Bulls have the ball. D Rose. Does he have the answer for the Bulls here down the stretch? He's going to burn the clock all the way to the end. Go in the paint for the midi. And it rims out. We're going to the foul game. Westbrook makes this. It's over. Makes the first. They make the second. Oh, it's bad. Noah, full quarter. It was close. It would have counted. But the Thunder survived game 1 of the season against the Bulls. Okay, and here we go. Here are the final stats from the game. Pretty good all-around game. Everyone pitched in. A good team win. D Rose couldn't get it done. Man, Noah had 18 rebounds. Tough. But we win game 1 of the season, and this game reminds me that I did not look at tendencies. Now, you're not supposed to mess with tendencies too much, but I cannot help myself. I just feel like James Harden's at a 60. I mean, this is his sophomore season, but we're gonna be going to him down the stretch. Definitely don't want him shooting less than Jeff Green at all. So we're gonna put these pretty high. We definitely want KD as our top guy. Westbrook, I'm feeling pretty good about maybe doing a little bit more, and then we're gonna have Harden at about 82. That's what I say, and then we'll keep Jeff Green in the 60s, and rest of the guys I don't want too high. Tabo Cevalo should probably want higher than some of these randoms. Okay, I'm just gonna sim through all this. I'll let you guys see the speed up version. Alright, you know me, I couldn't help myself. I had to mess with the 3-point tendencies too. You know they're too low. Kevin Durant should have a 50 3-point tendency. 3-point tendency. Can't get words out. Doesn't matter. Anyways, before we get into the season, because I do want to sim a lot of these games pretty quickly, want to look at our cap situation right now. So, of course, we have the luxury of having James Harden and Westbrook, right? Where even? Am I blind? Okay, Westbrook. He's right here in front of me. Okay. Both of them on their rookie contracts still. Even Kevin Durant's on the last year of his. rookie contracts, so we're probably going to have a good bit of money going into the next offseason. I think that will probably be our main avenue of getting players on this team. I don't want to fill in the cap too much of this trade on. And I kind of see what the Thunder were thinking this year. All right. A lot of these guys are 1-year guys. So feeling good about that. Actually, we're going to look at contracts this way too, just in case. Are any of these really bad players on some longer team deals as a team deal? So there's some bad ones. Because when you load into the eras, they have to do some random filler contracts. And sometimes they give them like 2 years for some reason. But feeling good about that. We're going to be making some trade deadline moves for sure. But we're going to be keeping in mind all of the cap room that we want for these upcoming free agents. Looking ahead, D Rose is going to be a restricted free agent. I don't know why. He's in his 3rd year, so it doesn't really make much sense. But Carmelo Anthony, yes, this is someone who is a free agent this year because this is when he gets traded to New York. Of course, if you don't know, he begs to go to New York before the trade deadline. So New York ends up trading all of their assets for him when they could have just signed him in free agency. But we got a lot of guys here. We could have a big 4. But we probably won't be doing that. We'll probably just be getting some role players since this team is not deep at all. Best player available that we might get is maybe Kevin Love. I'm not going to lie. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Maybe Brook Lopez. Oh, okay. We're definitely going to be looking for a center at some point. But let's get into these games. I say let's just sim them. We're going to sim through all the games we don't care about. We're going to simcast the games we do. So a good team like this, we're going to simcast. And we're going to hope for a good record up until that point. Disable CPU trade offers. Don't even want to hear from them. And as you can see, we are undefeated on the season, leading the league 5-0. And here we go. Big game right here. Up against the Celtics. If I can find where I'm going. And it's a close game. Well, maybe it's not. They were leading at one point. Then we started the lead. Now it's a 10-point game. It's looking like we're going to... Yep. We're going to end with the 113-101 finish. Kevin Durant leading the way. Beautiful, beautiful. You love to see it. All right, let's get a few more games in. Spurs, this is a game we care about for sure. I'm going to simcast this one. Okay, 3-point game. Got a few minutes to go. This might be a jump-in opportunity. Listen, we're going to jump in because we want to see our boys perform against these teams. These are big, important teams we're probably going to see in the playoffs down the stretch. All right, 3-point game. Let's jump in. Okay, box score check. Kevin Durant is having an amazing game. 42 points, 10 rebounds. James Harden, Westbrook, both with 20 right behind them. And then for the Spurs, Tony Parker is having a great game. Tim Duncan can't be found. Manu Ginobili, where is he? Okay, upon further review, Russell Westbrook has fouled out, but James Harden and Durant are okay. And I believe they're in the game now. No need to worry. Okay, 4-point game. 4-point game. Okay, have me on the edge of my seat. We're all good. Tony couldn't hit the shot. So we have offense ran through James Harden now. No Westbrook at the top of the key this game. He's going to shoot the 3. It was a good look. Tony Parker going in. He gets the easy layup. 2-point game. Thunder are definitely wanting this win. They want to make a statement against one of the best teams out west. Durant, he wants to end his amazing performance with the dub. Goes for the 3. Another good look, but it just doesn't go in. Richard Jefferson taking it up the court. They're going to play through Tony Parker, who's having an amazing game. Could tie it up here. And it's looking like it's no good. Could have been a foul. Could have been a foul for sure. But Splitter does not get the layup. Playing through Durant. He's at the top of the key. Passes out to Harden. He's going to think on it. Here we go. Another 3. Man. All these threes not going in. This is tough. They need to go in for an easy bucket. Still a 2-point game. No one has scored in a hot minute. Spurs have all the time they need. Is Tony gonna get the layup? No good. No good. We're going in the foul game. Tony Parker misses the bucket at the rim. Okay, 4-point game. Durant makes the free throws to his MVP chance. Richard Jefferson, corner three. No good. The Spurs are as cold as could be down the stretch, and the Thunder will be taking this dub. There you have it. The Thunder are number one out west, 8-1 on the season. We're 10 games in, so we got to do our stat check. Okay, Kevin Durant leading the way, 28 points per game. Last year, averaged 30. Wow, I did not know that. In his third season, averaged 30 points per game. Impressive. Russell Westbrook, he's upgrading this year. 22, up about, 6 points? Rebounds are up, assists are slightly up, steals are up, everything's going up. Even that 3-point field goal percentage, you'll have to see it. James Harden, having a better year. Not playmaking yet. He's still a shooting guard. And Jeff Green looked like he was having a good season, and now he is not. Man, 10 points per game. But, I mean, how are you going to score when these three guys got to eat? Am I right? Okay, we're 9 games in the season, not 10, but that's okay. We're going to jump through. I don't see any teams. We already played the Celtics. Just sim through it. Mavericks, yes, that's a Simcast game right there. And we're taking some losses. Oh my God. 3 straight losses right here to some teams that we definitely could have beaten. Not feeling good about that. I guess, you know what? I underestimated these teams, okay? The Jazz and the Rockets are having good years, and of course the Celtics are a good team. What are they in their conference? Oh, they're 2, okay. So, we have fallen from the number 1 seed. Man, that was a quick 3-game losing streak, and we fall down to 4. Man, Lakers are now at the top. Rockets at the 2. Okay. But we're still feeling good on the season, and we have an important game here. The Mavericks, they're the 8th seed. In real life, they were much better. We're going up against Dirk. We're going to simcast it. We'll see if it's even close. Maybe, maybe not. And it is not a close game. I'm just going to speed through it. This is an embarrassing loss. The Thunder are really going through a stretch here. They cannot get it done against some of these teams. Man, looking like those that winning streak at the beginning of the season was a fraud run, man. Playing some bad teams because we are losing in these important games. Another game against the Rockets. I guess we're gonna simcast this one, and we get an injury. Not to worry, it's one of our bench guys, Daquan Cook. Oh my God, another loss. We are a 30-point loss after a 40-point loss. What is happening? We're falling in the standings. We're down to 6. The Cinderella run is ending already. Okay, Simcast. And we are in another close game. I'm not feeling like jumping in yet. I think we're just going to ride it out. I think we got this one, yeah. Okay, Thunder on top. We win by 3. Russell Westbrook leads us. Kevin Durant. Is he getting worse on the season? What is happening, man? We're going through a rough stretch, man. We're going through a brutal stretch here, but we got a few teams ahead of us that we're not too worried about. Let's see. We're 17 games in. Let's get to January 1st. Here we go. This is where we're going to get to. I just want to get through a bunch of games, see where we're at. Okay, Daquan Cook is back, and I will meet you guys at the end. Okay, here we are, January 1st. We went on a bit of a good streak, got better. We're 23-11 now. We're solidly at the 4th seed. Yep, Rockets 2 games behind us, feeling good. And we are a good few games ahead of the Trailblazers, so we're feeling good that we can be at the top of the conference at the end of the year. But we had a variety of injuries. Russell Westbrook's day to day. Tabo Cephalosha, he's been out for a little while and he's still got a month or two. And then Kevin Durant, 2 to 4 weeks. So, man, James Harden, you're gonna have to carry this game against the Spurs. It's looking like we're gonna lose this one, man. What happened here? It was just James Harden and he didn't shoot that many shots. Man, these are the games where we want James Harden to go crazy, bro. But I know, second year or whatever, but when you get the opportunity, we want him to take it, and he's not taking it so far. Maybe he does against the Spurs. Let's see. We are getting cooked. Okay, not even gonna stop. It was only a 10-point loss, but we got cooked. James Harden, good game. Well, okay. So I asked him to shoot, and he shot. But man, that's some bad efficiency. So he needs the rest of his guys out there. His guys, like it's his team. Anyways, so we are at January 1st. We are going to start looking at some trades for sure because, man, we need some help. If these guys get injured, our top three, we're going to be in a bad spot. And as injuries are going on, I'm going to check. Yeah, we're running the 10 man. I'm not happy about that since we have all these 60s. We do not want that at all. I know it's not good that we're running our guys to the ground, but we have to because we do not have good enough players. But first things first, we're looking for more talent. Let's look at free agents. I doubt there's anything good out here. Yeah, it's just the G League stuff that 2K always has for filler. So I'm going to go ahead and look around for some trades. I will catch back up with you guys when I find some to show you guys. Okay, I've been searching for a player that we want to add to the team, and our biggest need right now is a center. We have the 10th worst defense in the league. We're the worst at blocks in the league, and we're one of the worst rebounding teams in the league. So I have three options here. I'm not super excited about these options. I had a small, uh, you know, I had a lot of things I was asking for. I was asking for a 1 year guy or 2 year guy because Ben Wallace is 2 years. Asking for a guy that's getting paid not a whole lot and someone we don't have to trade a whole lot for. I mean, I'm asking for the perfect thing here. And I think of these guys, I want to go Ben Wallace. Now, here's the problem Ben Wallace, he's 36. He's old now. But he fills the role that we need. We need a defender, we need a rebounder. We don't need him to do anything else. The problem with these two, Kwame Brown's the best player here, but he's not as much of a defender as Ben Wallace. So we're gonna try to get Ben Wallace, and if I'm correct, they'll actually give it to us for super, super cheap. They want to get off the contract. I am perfectly okay with it. They're gonna take what they can get. That's right. Otto Fields and a second round pick, the 68 overall, who's averaging 5 points per game. I mean, some real buckets there. He might be good for them. I don't know. If they want to get off the contract, they'll get off of him. We'll give him a second round pick. And here we go. Here is Ben Wallace for us. So, looking at the team now, obviously you plug in Westbrook, Cephalosha, and Durant. And we have Ben Wallace here. Now, he's not going to be able to play a whole lot of minutes. But we really did not have a whole lot of options. My big plan is for the free agency class. It has a few centers in it, so we're going to get a big name out there. Not a big, big name, but someone who can perfectly play this for our championship years, hopefully, looking forward. So we have some good stuff going on here, I guess. Uh, any other things we need? It's kind of rough, man. Ben Wallace is our only center. Nick Collison's playing there. Gonna see if I change his position, if it changes anything. Okay, we're gonna want him just playing center for us because that's what the team needs. Does anyone's overall change at all? Yeah, we want Jeff Green playing more of a forward role. Maybe even have him coming off the bench. I don't know, because that was a pretty good jump. The problem is you put everyone as small forward, they all jump. We're not going to want this guy to play power forward ever. And Westbrook, he can play the two. We're okay with that. Yeah, it doesn't really change that much. We do have Jeff Green probably coming off the bench right now. Is the coach smart or is he dumb? He's dumb. Oh, we love to see it. And last but not least, we could try to get Kwame Brown. The problem is he can't shoot, and we don't want to just have two non-shooters. I would like to, you know, I don't know, have some guys that can space the floor a little bit. I went all the way non-spacing with Ben Wallace, and oh wait, can I do max overall? I'm gonna look for some players real quick. Okay, this trade is looking like a bit of a stretch, but I'm trying to get AK-47 on the team. It's looking like we're gonna be trading, what's his name? Morris Peterson and Russell Russell for Andre Kirilenko. Now, what picks do we? I feel like can we get away without trading at first? How old is he? He's 29. Oh, he's at the peak. He's a 1 year. He's a 1 year. That's the big thing. We may not re-sign him, so we're just gonna see if Utah's just trying to dump him. Uh, do the little tank. Okay, it's been declined. Saying this not happening. Do I throw in another second? It's probably okay. I'm not sure if I accidentally overrode that. If I did, I may do something to correct that later on. I'll have to review the footage, but as of now, we have Andre Kirilenko on the team. I'm gonna rock with it. I don't care what the comments say. He's a 1 year contract, so we may not keep him. But we're feeling pretty good about having him. The reason I get him is we moved Jeff Green to the bench. Trying to look for the contract. Okay, yes, 1 year. Um, we moved Jeff Green to the bench so he can be our scorer off the bench, and Kirilenko gets to be our 3 and D player. He has great defense, but he can space the floor, unlike the other guys we were looking at. Kind of a big trade for us. We feel really good about it. We gave him 30 seconds for it. Apparently, that's pretty good in 2011. We're hoping, unless I overrode the trade. If not, that's embarrassing. Yikes. Don't worry about it. Okay, so looking at the team, we have suitable enough bench players. Yep, we're feeling good so far. Gonna refresh this, and yep, we have. Oh, yes, Jeff Green's starting for now, but it looks like Nick Collison will be starting over Ben Wallace, but at least we have a backup big. I mean, that's just having center minutes at some point is going to be big. And I think we're going to go ahead and sim to the trade deadline. I have no more moves to make. I feel good. To sum it all up, we can look at transaction report. So we traded Otto Fields and a second for Ben Wallace. And we traded Russell, Morris Peterson, and 3 second-round picks for Andre Kirilenko, a 1 year deal. I have to emphasize that to justify doing that move. And before I do anything else, there probably is some. Yes, I can re sign Nick Collinson if I want. Will he take a minimum? He will not. Okay, we're going to worry about that in the off season. Don't want to worry about it right now. I want to have as much flexibility when we come to the off season, but I'm going to speed through this real quick. I'll see you guys at the end. Okay, and after we make the moves, we are chilling at the fourth seed. No big rises, unfortunately. We took a few losses. But let's look at some stats on the season. Yes, sir. KD, he's still down a little bit from last year. Averaged 30 last year, down to 27. Russell Westbrook still having a breakout season. We love to see it. Playmaking even more now than he was earlier in the season. James Harden, breakout season as well. Jeff Green, his performance has gone up being off the bench. Kirilenko doing great. We love to see it. I might even adjust his 3-point tendency because I gotta adjust with them tendencies. And the rest of the team's looking pretty good. How we doing in rebounds? Wow, Ben Wallace, 8.8. We love to see it. That was something we definitely needed. And I mean, this is one of our biggest problems right here. Nick Collinson, who was our starting center, I believe still is our starting center.
But fortunately, we had the backup minutes now. He is only averaging 5 rebounds per game. So that's where we were losing some games for sure. As you know, 2K loves rebounds. And we're doing great on steals. Blocks, we're doing much better now with Kirilenko and Ben Wallace. And let's go look at those team stats I was talking to you about earlier. Have we improved? Let's see. We are the ninth worst defense, so we haven't gotten better there, but we're still one of the best offenses. And do we have one of the best? Yes, we do have one of the best differentials. We're still shooting the most threes in the league by a good bit. You'll have to see that. And then rebounds, have we improved? We are 28. We went from 29 to 28. So not looking too good, but it is what it is. And assists were 12th. So okay, we definitely could be improving in these categories. I think blocks we had to have gone up. 23. I think we were closer to the bottom, but regardless, this is what we're looking at right now. I think today's episode comes to an end here. We're gonna rush through the end of the season and see the beginning of the playoffs next episode. And if it's a run, we might have to split it in half. But this is the roster we have. We added Kirilenko, we added Ben Wallace, and hopefully in the offseason we make a big move to put us in the finals. But hope you guys enjoyed today, and I'll see you in the next one.